one thing that I guess I'm just sick of in horror games is I don't really need a bunch of humanoid enemies when it comes to this stuff anymore.
You want a monster.
I find it challenging anymore.
Oh, come on!
Yeah. See, now this is just getting annoying, right? It's not necessarily scary, it's just there.
That wasn't there before.
I'm sorry, but essentially just some human-shaped shadow is not going to... That's just mean. That's ridiculous. That's not scary, that's just... He's in the way. And the more times it happens, the less scary it gets.
Alright, where the hell am I?
Oh my gosh, I think I can actually... While you're doing that, I think I can connect the thoughts you were having. If you can believe it.
Okay, tell
Sean
me.
Bean was in Hitman 2.
Okay.
Sean Bean was Mark Faba.
Neat.
What are the odds that you talk about as somebody that isn't Sean Bean as if he was a character from Hitman, when in fact you literally have seen Sean Bean as a character in Hitman, and just probably would never have put... You may have put the two together.
Well, I didn't do it on purpose.
That's actually... Immediately falls in ass first. As if he like just...
I'll tell you what, he came...
on a hemorrhoid wrong.
I think he came and went at the same time.
Well, wait a minute.
You said ass first.
Anyway, that went off the poop chute is what I think we're going to agree on. Which is... You know what? How some people would like to go is this just the other way around? This would be actually really handy.
Oh, a friendly ghost.
Thank God. Oh, that shows you the way.
Oh my God.
Come on!
Go away, Spectre Gadget.
Maybe it's just a case of at some point all the horror games blend together, but you know what I mean? You should not be like yelling at the horror enemies from 5 feet away. You know, go away, Spectre Gadget. Like that's... You shouldn't have that kind of authority with them at all. They should be here to fuck you over. Like the mere sight of them makes you literally shudder. And instead it's just more like fucking Karen in the checkout line. You know, 20 items in the 10 item lane. What a bitch.
Hello out there!
No.
Fuck off! Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, save point. How are you getting all the notes just for fun? Oh, come on, game!
Uluju Zekarech, Death Valley. Anthony Nizany, a scientist and expert on the Sakha Republic, set off to the area of Uluju Zekarech, known as Death Valley. What has he discovered there? What are the mysterious constructions buried in the ground? Only here can you get the answers and unbelievable facts concerning this godforsaken place on Earth. I set off at dawn. If you had not seen dawn by the river Vilui, you have not seen the most beautiful thing on this planet. This is a magical place, full of nostalgia of what mankind has lost. Freedom, space, nature, wild and uncontrollable. There is no place for compromises, because this region is as beautiful as it is dangerous. I arrived in Death Valley around noon. The area stretches out over an area of 100,000 square kilometers, so you have to know what you are looking for. Luckily, I had a great guide. We stumbled upon the first building more or less after 2 hours of walk. Not much can be deciphered by observing a pile of ground from outside, but the readings clearly show that what is beneath is at least 7 meters in diameter. It reminds a large buried church with protruding edges. It is also difficult to determine how many such buildings exist in the area. I talked to the natives, and from what I gathered, there are at least 11 constructions scattered around in different places in the valley. What could these enormous mounds be? Many inhabitants claim they have to have something to do with the Tunguska event. There is a common ground for countless unexplained stories in folk tales. For example, I have heard of a hunter named Arlamon. As he was not able to find any game, he went deeper into the forest until he got lost. He was sure she was going to die when he found a strange construction. Certainly, the ground shook and a secret door opened. A man came out and I gave Arlamon just one advice. Protect yourselves against the orange light. He got out of the forest after a week. Until now, it's impossible to confirm this mysterious meeting, but I heard the story from Arlamon's granddaughter herself.
I just get the sense that these kinds of along the way notes could be written just a bit more personally and emphatically than what really just sounds like a frickin' Wall Street Journal article about the latest board meeting. Because I gotta say, it does bore me. That's not on you. That's the way that these notes are set up. Just kind of like blah. Honestly, the personal journals, interesting. These random snippets that go on for literally 4 paragraphs apiece, gross. Oh my gosh. Please read this yourself, game. Fine, this is shorter, go ahead.
Excerpts from the logbook entries written by Dr. Ivan Wansky. Do you know what we wanted to do? We played gods, telekinesis, telepathy, group hypnosis, causing mental and physical disorders, creating disintegrated space. Subjects did not even handle a sample of the radiation. The ones that somehow survived behaved as if possessed, communicating with us in different voices, languages that we could not even recognize. And then all of them died! One after another. Some turned into rock and some into ashes. I remember one who levitated, all his limbs twisted, and he froze like that above the ground. A long time has passed, but it still haunts me. I remember it. I see it happening in front of me every night. Did anyone survive? They later told me that nobody did, but I think one of the subjects could have survived. Do you have any idea where we have done, my dear Anton?
Wait, and then all of them died. Did any of them survive? All of them died! What the Dude, make up your frickin' mind. You were there. Ah, no, but I left for a little bit, so now I don't know. But don't be so frickin' sure of yourself. Here's the thing. Just an idea for a game like this. Why would you not set this up in a way so that we could see those things as opposed to the fucking forest? I know, because the makers were lazy. But I get it. But can you imagine witnessing a bunch of subjects, prisoners, whatever you want to call them, floating in the air with all their limbs twisted and then just freezing like that?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would freak me the fuck out. And I feel like I would prefer to see that in a horror experience as opposed to read it in just a passing sentence. And then all of them died really gruesomely. It was scary. No! You're in a horror game! Show me! If I wanted to read a horror book, I would. I know you're close. This is further up in the air. That's the bridge, isn't it?
It's gotta be.
Nice! Be careful. I don't know how this works. That should do the trick. It's really hard to tell if that was all solid. This constitutes a cabin that's out here.
Ah!
That was not supposed to be scary. The game literally broke.
What?
I can't believe that the scariest part of the game was the entire game just shutting down because it didn't know how to make the door open. Ah! Okay, it's open now. Please read the note. Thank you.
It's just starting to send. I see it like I'm there myself. Standing there in the middle of the forest. Sure, what is going on with reality? I'm writing with my own blood on a tree. My own name. And Tom. No, not mine. His. The sun is just starting to set. Orange mist all around. I see their bodies coming out of the woods. I hear a scream. A horrific scream of terror. Is that my Where's Anton? Where did he come from? How did he get in? The sun is just starting to set. He's in me. He's in me. He's coming in through my eyes. The eyes are windows to the soul. He has no soul. Where is Anton? I am dropping in a bottomless abyss, falling into the past. Dead and rotting hands catching me on my way down. Whisper into my ear, now you are ours. You will never leave us. I'm calling him. I'm calling Anton. Where is Anton? I don't know. I see nothing. My eyes are overflowing with blood. I have to run away. I have to start running. Let's just start.
Now this is really... Oh my god! That was actually really cool. Out the way you came?
You know what? Why not?
Okay.
Okay, no.
To the game. Kudos to the game.
Where are you?
I think we just saw Sean Bean.
Get a bit more translucent than usual, but wow. Where has this been the whole time?
Maybe it was a slow build-up?
Okay. The one thing that I think the game needs to understand is that with a moment like that, where you are literally setting up your main storyteller across the series of events here, that's just rude. But why the hell would you have that note read in an environment where there's literally just this constant knocking noise, as if there's somebody at your door? It's just like, Jehovah's Witnesses, let us in! It's like, come on! The note's happening! It's the most, like, visceral part of the entire game, and it's literally just this... It's like, I couldn't help.
You are so lucky that Discord is picking that up.
It's far enough away that I wanted to make sure. It's me literally hitting a fly swatter on a table sideways. But, I'm just saying.
That was probably the most horrific moment this game has had so far.
Agreed. They really could have done with just shutting down the ambient noise as the note was read, because I literally had to stop myself from laughing at the fact that the thing in the closet continued to nag at you as the most important moment of the game was happening. It's like, dude.
What's it, 7268, I wonder?
Is there another note down there? There's a note at the absolute ass end of this map. But
Hey, why not?
you have to get all the notes for it to matter.
What do you mean I have to get all the notes for it to matter?
I mean, if you want to get the notes for fun, sure. If you miss one, which I can tell you that you have, there's a whole bunch in that... excuse me, southwest corner. Kind of the opposite. That you'd have to collect before you'd get any benefit from it, which is literally just a slightly different ending. So, the notes are more just, again, kind of building the environment at this point, because there are too many of them. Act 3 should happen once you get all of the primary sigils marked on the map, if you will.
Okay.
And there are officially 3 left. So, kudos. You're doing very well.
Thank you.
Turns out that you have adapted to this environment swimmingly.
Hey,
Or maybe it's just a case of we literally went to the hardest part of the entire environment first? Who knows, but either way. Did you just want to see the rock again, or...?
I had to go back around. There was no way past.
Oh, never mind. So do you have a general gist of where you're at?
Not much anymore. I think I'm somewhere around here.
If you can go back up to the northeast direction, where you found those 2 notes before, we're really trying to head to that swampy-ass area, or whatever the frick the kind of pointillism
I think...
part of the map happens to be.
Yeah, I understand. I just, gotta find my bearings again.
Any way that you can get north at some point is going to be preferred.
North is this
If you're
way.
heading north... Yeah, if you're heading north, you're heading the right way.
Is north red or black?
North should be red. It's a C. As in, cool, you're heading north.
Well, reason I ask is because we had a bit of debate last time.
95% sure that red is north. At least based on how you've traveled so far today, 97%.
Okay, I'll believe you. You've given me no reason not to. Okay, I'm at the cabin, which means I'm roughly right here.
If you can find the path that goes around the cabin and then back up to that place that you had explored already, then...
There was a note right there. That should be this note.
Okay, so then you definitely want to head back. Ooh, yeah, this is fine. I will admit, yes, this should be the let's move more quickly than usual path. Actually...
What's up here?
You think you've been up here? Now I'm not sure.
6770.
It's not like I'm tracking all the numbers in my head or anything. This is the kind of point where if you want to write all that shit down, feel free, but you'd think it'd be easier to find the notes themselves than the rocks that point you to the notes, but...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just keep walking until I hear paper. Okay, this is where we found the first note, because look, there's a knife.
Oh, sweet! This is Oh, wait a minute.
We're right here.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. That's a good spot to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's just... Now you're heading south-ish.
Well, okay, well, we were looking for a way to know where we are, weren't we?
Yes.
We haven't been this way before.
Millie, this is going to be the best way to find that extra note. If you're interested. It's probably not the... Well, I guess, you know what? Keep going. Let's find out together.
Yep, I mean, we gotta make this game stretch over the course of a month anyway. Or at least, you know, half a month.
Honestly, just slow down the footage by half.
Mm.
It's not going to feel a lot different.
Are you fucking kidding me? Is this basically where we were already? I swear, if I see that ready cabin again...
There's no way that you've gone in a circle.
I hear paper. There we go.
At night, strange sounds coming from the forest did not let us sleep. It's hard to tell what it was.
They were having
It
sex.
sounded to me like someone was calling me, but the rest of the group said it had been some kind of humming.
Weird
We were
sex.
lost until we meet them again. In the morning, everyone was a bit scared, but after breakfast, our moods improved.
Gotta love
We
eggs.
set off up the river. The snow isn't really that deep, but it's wet and it sticks to the skis, so it's hard to move. We passed a couple of cliffs, and after a couple of meters, the area became more flat. Finally, around 5:30 p.m., we stopped to set up a camp. It is our first night under canvas. We were very tired. We tried to prepare for tomorrow's walk, but hunger was stronger. Then exhaustion overcame us. We sat around the fireplace and talked, or rather whispered. We were afraid to speak louder because of the surrounding atmosphere, as if this place was sacred or haunted. At last, we took shelter in the tents. Somehow, nobody feels like sleeping. We thought someone was passing by on the trail nearby, so the boys went to check it out, but there was nobody there. Maybe it was some animal. Again, I can hear the sounds from the forest.
Alright, so we are here.
Yes! That should be the last note in this area. Congratulations.
Really? There's nothing at the end of this, trail?
I mean, check.
I mean, why would it extend farther past the note if that's all that's here?
So that you'd ask that question?
There has to be some reason. Or it could just be the devs trolling us.
Not every path has to end in a... what's the right word for that?
Reward?
No. Satisfactory manner. Some paths just don't go anywhere.
I mean, when you're right,
If you
you're
were playing
right.
a maze and just every single one of the moves that you made took you to the end.
That would be one shitty maze. 1 out of 10.
There you go. Well, guess what? They created a maze. I think you're just going back the way you came, which is in fact fine.
Yeah, who cares, honestly?
So all this is going to determine is either going to hit the campsite first, which is perfectly okay.
Or I could just find the cabin again.
Okay, so you're at the cabin. Also, just fine. Because you're going to go around the cabin. and
Yeah,
then
we
you're
want
just
to go
gonna
up.
keep heading north. Yeah. It's just more north. And then when you hit there's going to be like one crossroad area. You're going to turn right because there's literally nothing else there.
That, we can see the fakeness there.
Yeah, in that moment, I was also thinking, see, you're telling me that there's just these randomly set up portions of the game where it'll just change the soundtrack to evoke some very specific horror type response, and only some of the time will there actually be anything horror-like in that environment? Way to let us down.
Well,
Literally, this is Russia. Do you guys not understand Chekhov's gun principle? You don't just set things up like that and then completely waste them. And then they'll go, well, no, it happened one time. It's like, it did, and now it's done.
either that or I'm just getting really good at avoiding Sean Bean.
Congrats. The game has become too easy. None of the monsters can see you because you are the Flash.
If I was the Flash, I would just create a flashpoint and go back in time and find out what happened to these miserable fuckers.
Pretty sure they died. It just... Honestly, should have been enough for us to just kind of go, mission accomplished.
It's how they died is what's the mystery, dude.
Violently.
Yeah, but
Let's
why?
go home. But no, we will explore. This feels like the right path. That feels like the rightest path.
We definitely haven't gone this way yet.
Although I don't like you going this far north. Actually, if you do, though, you should hit a note.
Oh, there was a note, and it was right here, which I think that's where we were.
Shit! Okay. We want to go east of that, if at all possible. Yes.
Back down this way.
Like, that is the goal. Is there an eastern corridor?
Right there.
Yes. It's this. This is the way. This will get you to 2 in fairly quick succession, with no notes in between, based on the map that I am seeing.
Uh-huh.
Game, it's definitely through there. Oh, come on.
I hate
You have
that...
to go all the way around?
Apparently I do, because that's the way out.
Then what you're going to do is, when you hit this path again, as you have found, you're going to go all the way north, and there should be one diverging path again. The next one you see, you're going to take a right.
Well, I'll
Stick to
Z.
the right.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Look, Gordon, ropes. We can use them for big pits.
The enthusiasm is infectious.
Hey, Dr.
Oh,
Coomer.
this looks good.
Yeah, Dr. Coomer's making it a little bit more bearable.
Oh yeah, I'm JFK from Clone High, and I am telling you to subscribe to the Geeky Skunk Gamer and his friends, Geo Joe 2000 and Luigi Fan 891.